I am looking for a place where I can set up a snow cave. Driving in here, didn't see a ton of snow. My spidey senses tell me I'm not gonna find the perfect place to make a snow cave. Couple of things. First of all, the checklist. So I've made sure that people know where I am. I've told people that I'm gonna be parking near or close to the highway, which I've done. I've told everyone that, the general area where I would be. I've driven around a little bit to try and find the perfect place. My guess is I'm gonna find it here. I may have to pile up snow to make kind of a larger structure. Who knows? I might find the perfect spot. So I'm gonna strap on all the gear, get ready to go, get my snowshoes on, and we're gonna go look and see if we can find a place to make a snow cave. There's gonna be deep piles of snow somewhere here. I'm not gonna make my snow cave right next to the highway, but I could certainly find stuff. Oh, look at that, there's a little squirrel. He's got a little house in here. Maybe we'll share a home with the squirrel tonight. And off we go. What I kind of want would be perfect is if there's a ton of snow like this, nice and close, maybe off in those little hills over there. It's like a place where the snow slows down. Out here in the open, that's why there's no snow here, because the wind just howls through here. Test and see how deep it is. This is kind of an open area. Just out of curiosity. How far down is it? Let's move this over here. You can see what I'm doing. I'm basically at the bottom. Okay, this is just a couple more shovelfuls. All right, so that's where I want to enter this thing, is about there. I'm gonna dig the rest of this out. And then this entrance here, I could throw a tarp over it or something just to kind of keep the wind out. The nice thing about this spot is there's trees all around me. So those trees there, that's half the reason why this snow has piled up so high. So that's in my favor. I kind of like this spot. That way, I can see to the vehicle. Okay, I've got very distinct tracks coming to this location. So if I did get stuck in here, at least they could find my body. We're gonna dig this right so that no one's finding any bodies today. Actual depth of the snow comes to about the bottom of the handle here, okay? Built up depth, I could easily pile that up another probably almost the same distance high. So my goal in building this snow cave is that I want there to be a low entrance, and then I go up, and then I go to the actual part of the snow cave. And what that does, it cuts off the airflow. It keeps all the warm air that I'm gonna generate from my body, keeps all of that inside the snow cave. I will provide little holes for, breathing air. Yeah, the whole idea here is to insulate inside a snow cave. I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. This is a good location, and I think I've covered my bases here. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. So I'm just heading back to the vehicle. I think I'm gonna put on a more waterproof layer of gloves, and I might take this layer off because I know I'm gonna be sweating. Last thing you want is like really wet clothing. I brought extra pairs of clothing for when I do sweat. I'm a sweaty oaf. It's nice to be all, puffy and warm, but when you're exerting yourself, you really do have to manage those layers effectively so that you don't end up being cold later. Nice views. I'm kind of at the base of a cliff here, and there's a bit of distance to go. There's no evidence of any previous avalanches in this area. I mean, that doesn't mean 100%, but as far as worrying about an avalanche, I'm not that worried. I'm gonna switch to time lapse because you don't want to watch like a 3-hour video of me digging a cave. I may end up going around the sides and piling it up, kind of going for a quinzee style of a snow cave. If you don't know what a quinzee is basically kind of a ground level structure that you make a pile, and then I guess I'm making more of a quinzee, but it's a snow cave. This one will be more snow cave because the entrance will be lower and you go up into the actual cave itself so that you get that, what am I trying to say? So that you're in the insulation zone, okay, where you're insulated. My mouth get cold, words no function. Because it's just me that needs to make it through the night, I don't think I want to go any wider than that, or I'm going to have a lot more work to do. So I've got it about 8 feet wide and about 10 feet long, more or less. I have to dig this out without it collapsing and without punching through. I want to set a minimum depth of walls so that I don't break through and then make the whole thing fall in on me. In order to do that, I'm going to go and break up a bunch of sticks about 8 to 10 inches long, and then I'm going to put all those sticks all over the place on the inside so that when I'm digging out the inside of the cave, when I hit the stick, I know that's my height. I don't want to go any farther than that. We're going to go looking for some sticks. So as you can see behind me, I've got the snow piled up what I think is high enough. I've put in my sticks. Now comes the fun part. This is the part that everyone looks forward to. Whenever I do this with young people, they always want to dig out. It's the first thing they want to do, and they never want to pile up. It's worth your time and energy to spend it piling up the snow first, because if you didn't make it big enough, then your snow cave sucks. So I'm going to be pulling snow out, and if you had 2 people, that'd be the perfect 2-person job. You have someone behind that takes the snow and shovels it off to the sides. If you've got mounds of snow, it's always nice to build up the sides so that you've got this kind of wall that protects you.